Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, Ilham Ahmedov. On April 20th, at the initiative of the head of our state, the opening of the Cuma Mosque in the Nərimanov district of Baku took place after the overhaul and reconstruction. President İlham Əliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva attended the opening. Today in Azerbaijan, where multicultural traditions, tolerant environment, historical steps to strengthen solidarity within the Islamic world are perceived with interest on a global scale, special attention is paid to the protection of monuments of various religions, including the Islamic religion. A manifestation of this is the construction and overhaul of mosques. The participation of President İlham Əliyev and First Lady Mehriban Aliyeva in the opening of the Cuma Mosque on the eve of the Holy Ramadan is symbolic. The Cuma Mosque, which opened its doors back in 1998, fell into disrepair over the years. The major overhaul initiated by President İlham Əliyev in 2021 was completed in April of this year. As part of the works, 2 minarets that were in an emergency condition were dismantled and rebuilt. The mosque itself was reinforced with a new ablution building and necessary infrastructure was constructed. The mosque can accommodate some 600 worshippers. The first floor is allocated for men, while the second floor for women. The conditions created here once again confirm that the protection and development of our national and spiritual values is always in the center of attention of President İlham Əliyev, and whose initiative and instruction dozens of mosques, religious temples, historical monuments and shrines have been built, restored or reconstructed in the capital and regions of the country. The Heydər Əliyev Foundation also made a significant contribution to the work in this direction. The overhaul and restoration carried out in the Cuma Mosque of the Nərimanov district also testify that the work to protect national and spiritual values in our country has become consistent. President İlham Əliyev signed an executive order on the measures for the construction of Xanməmmədli, Qaçaqkənd, Qırmızıkənd, Xolqarabocaq, Xəzar Highway of the Neftçala region. According to the executive order, 7 million manats was initially allocated from the President's Reserve Fund to the Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency for the construction of the highway connecting 11 settlements with 15,000 inhabitants. President İlham Əliyev signed another executive order on measures to build highways connecting the Alat-Astara state border with Islamic Republic of Iran highway with Şorsulu, Boranıkənd, Seyidlər, Dayıkənd, Sarvan, Bəydili, Qızılağac and Alçalı villages of Salyan region. According to the executive order, 5 million manats were allocated to the Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency in this regard. Accusation against Azerbaijan in ethnic cleansing and assertion of Armenia to be a peaceful site who during almost 30 years of occupation period carried out ethnic cleansing, examples of hypocrisy and front, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stated. Azerbaijan is committed to the process of reintegration of the Armenian residents living in the territory of Azerbaijan. Armenia must stop interfering in this process. The fact that Armenia did not comment on Azerbaijan's proposals on the peace agreement during the last 43 days is an example of this country's lack of interest in result-oriented negotiations. If the appeals presented as a peaceful message are not accompanied by any practical steps, and if Armenia refuses to withdraw its armed forces comprised of 10,000 personnel from the territories of Azerbaijan, then Armenia has no grounds for such calls. Armenia must renounce its territorial claims against Azerbaijan and unequivocally accept Karabakh as the territory of Azerbaijan. Eco-activists and NGO representatives continue their rally on the Laçın-Xankəndi road passing through Şuşa against the illegal exploitation of mineral deposits in Karabakh. Today is the 130th day of the rally. The road was opened for the unhampered movement of the vehicles of ICRC and the Russian peacekeeping contingent. A delegation of the U.S. Azərbaycan Cultural Foundation visited Şuşa.
A delegation of directors, producers and journalists operating in the US and Israel visited the city of Shusha. The information was provided about the 30-year occupation of Armenia and the acts of vandalism committed during this period. It was reported that after the liberation, construction works were launched in the territories, including in Shusha.
The vandalism of the Armenians is beyond comprehension. The landmine signs are very disturbing. The fact that you cannot just walk anywhere, it's very disturbing. The destruction, I thought that I wanted to build a country here. I don't see any signs of building a country here.
The delegation visited the monuments located in the cultural capital. The guests were informed about the history of a number of historical monuments, including the Shusha Castle, House Museum of Bulbul, and Shah monuments in Shusha.
Besides the destruction, we also saw construction works here. The city is like an open book. It reflects history, policy, and culture. I can also imagine the tourism potential of this land. People would like to come to the city. The air of this place is useful as medicine.
The purpose of the visit is to convey Azerbaijan's realities to the people of Israel and the United States. The visit was organized by the support of the State Committee on Work with Diaspora.
You can get in touch with us by contacting AzTV Khabar's hotline number 051-511-1956, through which you can report events you come across of, as well as share your suggestions and remarks. You can also contact us via our WhatsApp and Telegram accounts. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.